and welcome to Rest the Cases masterclass on how you can use AI to supercharge their practice and save hours. So, in today's fast evolving landscape, understanding how to leverage AI isn't just an advantage, it's essential for lawyers who want to work smarter, serve clients better, and stay ahead. At Rest the Case, we believe technology is integral to law. Before we begin, please watch a small video about Rest the Case.
In a world where time is precious, getting swift access to legal help shouldn't be a privilege, but a right. Welcome to Rest the Case, India's most trusted online platform for legal solutions. We are transforming the legal tech landscape, bridging gaps, and bringing legal support to anyone, anywhere, at any time. The legal field in India can be overwhelming. Courts are crowded, the search for the right legal help is confusing, and legal fees can be unpredictable. Many litigants face trust issues, uncertain about finding a lawyer who truly understands their needs. Rest the Case solves this by providing verified lawyer profiles, making it easier than ever to find trusted legal support. That's where Rest the Case steps in. From consultations to document drafting and court representation, our digital platform brings legal expertise to your fingertips.
So our tools will make life simpler for litigants, retail, by helping them reach the right lawyers. We are using GenAI, we are creating an improved matching system. And for B2B, which is for startups and mid-level corporates, we are helping them by doing tasks like document draft creation, also other aspects which relates to their internal process improvement.
Powered by cutting-edge technology, our platform leverages AI to match users with the most suitable lawyers. Based on expertise and location, from its start, Rest the Case has grown rapidly. With a presence across India, our mission is to provide legal accessibility everywhere, from big cities to smaller towns.
Our vision is to make legal support accessible and affordable for everyone in India. Our journey began in the lockdown, where suddenly people did not know what to do or where to find the right legal support. We then realized that this is not just a pandemic issue. This is an issue that people face every day and everywhere. That's how Rest the Case was born. We bridged the gap between a lawyer and a client to give them a reliable place to find the right legal help.
Rest the Case, because every case deserves the right support.
Thank you for watching our video. Now I will introduce our speaker to you for today, Anurag, who is a product manager at Rest the Case. Anurag is a product innovator who has built and launched successful tech solutions across Europe, the Middle East, and Africa. With deep expertise in identifying users, problems, finding solutions through automation, software systems, and large language models, he now leads the mission at Rest the Case, solving real problems for lawyers and litigants in India through practical AI driven tools. In this session, Anurag will share how lawyers can harness AI to simplify research, drafting, and case management, and introduce Leah, India's first verified legal AI tool built for lawyers by Rest the Case. Over to you, Anurag.
Thank you so much, Rachna. Hi everyone. Like Rachna said, I'm Anurag, and today I'll take you through how you can use AI tools, free AI tools, in fact, to grow your practice, to reduce the hours that you put into your work, and how you can maximize the amount of work you do, and while being compliant, while making sure that it is safe for you to practice law using AI in India. And why I'm able to kind of teach you this, because at Rest the Case, I've been, for the past more than a year, I've been working on a legal AI tool. We have worked with hundreds of lawyers. We have created an AI tool which is trained on thousands of real cases and judgments, landmark judgments from Supreme Court and High Court. And we have created a tool to help out lawyers. At Rest the Case, our aim is to create one portal or one platform for litigants, for lawyers, for the whole legal community. We want to create a one destination where if someone is looking for lawyers, they're able to find, If someone is looking for legal services, they are able to find the best legal services at that one place. And we also want to help lawyers grow their practice. We also want to help lawyers connect with the kind of clients that they are looking for, or to do the kind of practice that they can while being compliant. So that's our vision, and that's what we focus on. So let's jump straight into it. Please take a note that I'll be able to read your comments. I'll be able to take questions in comments. So if you have any questions, please put into the wherever you're watching. If you're watching it on YouTube, just comment your questions, and I'll be happy to take your questions. So let's jump straight into it. I'll take a second to share my screen, and then we can start. Right. So the topic we are discussing today is how lawyers can use AI to supercharge their legal practice. What you learn today, the first thing that you learn is AI and its role in the legal world. Secondly, we'll look at some practical use cases for lawyers. And then we'll also learn about the risks of using general AI tools that we are going to use, and how we at Rest the Case have created something called LIA, which stands for Legal Intelligent Assistance, that solves all those challenges and the risks of using free AI tools in India. And then I'll also show you a little bit of a live demo of our tool called LIA, and I'll also give you the access of it, and I'll let you know how you can get access of that tool and try it for yourself for completely for free. So moving on, I just wanted to share some stats that show the importance of AI in the legal world in India. So 97% of in-house lawyers using AI say that it is useful in their work, and this is a survey done by Spellbook Survey. This is based out of Canada. Let's look at some Indian stats. Nearly 60% of Indian legal professionals have used AI tools in the past year. 77.9%, almost 80%, have used it for research. Close to 65% have used it for summarization and reading and understanding long documents. And close to 55% of lawyers in India who've used AI have used it for drafting. And we'll look at all those use cases, and I'll show you how exactly you can use free AI tools to kind of do all of these things, including drafting, including summarization, and doing your case research. And this stat is from Manupatra. I'm sure you know about Manupatra. And then close to 4.1%, which is a very small number, only 4.1% of lawyers in India who've used AI actually fully trust AI outputs without any human verification. And I'm not sure why those 4% trust AI outputs so much. Close to 50% insist on review before use. And I would insist, no matter what AI tool you're using, I would strongly insist on you verifying it properly, and you reviewing it before using it in any legal scenario. So moving on, what exactly is AI? To just simply understand, AI is a tool that learns from data and generates results. Think of AI as an intern, your intern who has read all the books that are there, all the legal books and all the different cases that are available in the archives. Now, why I say that it's like an intern? It's because an intern needs your supervision. Your paralegal needs your supervision. You probably would have to verify the work delivered by your paralegal before sending it to the client or before presenting it in the court. Same goes for AI. It's a super intelligent, highly trained kind of an intern that still needs you to overlook their work. So that's a very important part of AI tools, and that's a simple way of understanding AI tools. Now, why AI matters for lawyers? What are different use cases for lawyers to be using AI in their day-to-day work? First thing is summarization. Because I've been working with lawyers over the past year, I've realized that lawyers have to read long documents, long judgment files, case history, and you also have to read a lot of books, right? So while you're reading everything, it is always helpful to get a legal summary, like a summary which is specialized. You know, summary could be anything. If as someone who's not a lawyer, if you ask me to write a summary, I could just randomly write. But I'm sure a lawyer's summarization, for them to understand the bits that they'll pick up in their summary, will be different from a general person or just a random person who's summarizing any case. So that's what we'll understand, how a specialized AI tool works in summarization. Then again comes to drafting and then research. So these are the three different use cases that we'll look at. So let's jump straight into it. What I'll do is I'll open ChatGPT, which is the most popular AI tool. So I'm sure you can see my screen. So going to ChatGPT. So let's understand, if I am a lawyer, how I would use ChatGPT for my day-to-day practice. There are some extremely simple, I would say, philosophy to use AI tools. The first thing is you need a very good prompt. Now, to understand ChatGPT or any of the free AI tools, these are generic tools. Think of this tool as a person who has a general idea of almost everything, but it does not have a special idea of any specific field. For example, right now I can ask ChatGPT about anything in science. I can ask about business. I can ask about medicine. I can ask about law. But the answer that ChatGPT will give me will not be a specialized answer. I would not trust it to diagnose something that may be a problem, or it won't be a scientist that will do a new research or that will prove a certain new theory, right? So as a lawyer, the first thing you need to do is you need to give it a certain persona. So chat gpt, the name itself says that it is a general chat bot, and for a general chat bot, you need to give it a persona of a lawyer. So the first thing that I'll do is I'm going to do drafting. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to work as a lawyer who's trying to draft a shareholders agreement. So what I'll do is I'll ask ChatGPT to write a prompt for me to create a shareholders agreement. So in natural language, in the English language, I'll first thing I'll do is I'll write whatever is in my mind, whatever I want ChatGPT to do, and then I'll ask it to write the prompt to do it, write a professional prompt to do it. So let's say, hey Chat, please write a prompt to create a shareholders agreement for my startup called ABCD. I want you to make sure that this agreement has been created by a highly experienced professional practicing corporate lawyer. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to ask ChatGPT, which is a free tool, to create a prompt for me. So as you can see, it has started creating that prompt. I'll just read a few lines. It says, you are a senior corporate lawyer with over 15 years of experience, specializing in startup law, venture funding, shareholder agreement. Draft a comprehensive, professional, legally robust shareholders agreement for a startup company named ABCD Private Limited. Now, what it has done is it has given me this prompt which I can just copy and paste. Now, I'll give more feedback. So because I'm a lawyer and I'm a lawyer in India and I'm trying to draft this agreement in India, I also need to make sure that I'm compliant, and this response from this free GPT or free tool is does not put my work into some kind of problem. So I'll say rewrite this prompt for based on Indian laws. Make sure it is compliant in nature and follow all the Indian rules and regulations. Also add in the prompt cite sources wherever needed, and also make sure if there are any hallucinations, it is reported. So the first thing I do is I ask the free tool to write a prompt for me. The second thing I do is I make sure that it is compliant, or the prompt itself uh, adds certain clauses for compliances in India, right? So I've asked it to rewrite the prompt. Now, so it will add those clauses. It will add in your language, it will add those clauses in the prompt. Now that I have this prompt, as a lawyer, I would strongly suggest you to read through every word of the prompt and make your edits. But because I'm not a lawyer, I'm not going to be able to 100% verify this prompt. So I'm just going to copy and paste it. I'm going to trust it and copy it. So once I've copied it, I'll create a new chat and then I'll paste this prompt. Now, I'll quickly kind of edit some placeholders. Like at the start of the prompt or whatever is generated in the free tool, there's always some placeholders that you should always remove. This is just a best practice. And what I'll do is I'll then post it in the new chat. Now that I've done this, you'll see that the engine starts creating this shareholders agreement. You see, it is drafting this agreement with mandatory sections, and it is elaborating all of those sections. Right? But still, I myself have read some shareholder agreements, and as you can see that this is still not a complete shareholders agreement, right? Like this is so short, and it will also need different clauses. It will need the details of each of the shareholders. So there are certain limitations of these free tools. What I'm trying to say is it is not just one prompt that you can put in the free tool and say that give me a shareholder agreement, and it will give you a very generic shareholder agreement. You will still have to put in a few hours at least to have a very detailed shareholders agreement, which is specific to your needs and your use cases. Now let's jump straight into summarization. Like I said, for summarization, I have kind of just to show you, I have a few cases from different high courts of India, and we'll take one of those cases and we'll test it for summarization. So now, when I add a case file, this is a judgment from the High Court. So I'm adding a case file right now, and I'm going to write give me a professional legal summary for this case. Act as an experienced High Court lawyer to write the summary. Like I said at the start of this session, that ChatGPT and all the free tools are general AI tools. So you always have to give it a persona. You can give it a persona of a doctor, you can give it a persona of a scientist, you can give it a persona of a lawyer. and how detailed are you in the definition of that persona defines how good a result you can get out of these free tools. And that's what I'm trying to do every time I write a prompt. So the first philosophy to use free tools is generate a very professional prompt. Write in your natural language what you want the tool to do. Give it a persona. Ask it to create that prompt. Copy that prompt and paste it into a new chat, and then you'll get a very good response. Then again give it a persona and ask it to check that response, and then manually check it. So all of these steps, when you use a free AI tool, is still a lot of effort and time that has to go, and you have to put into it to get some result that you can use in your day to day kind of practice, right? So let's look at this summary. Gives me a case overview, gives me facts in brief, gives me defense by respondents, issues framed by trial court, findings of the trial court, appellant's contention in appeal, high court's analysis and decision, key legal principles, and final order and legal commentary, right? So there are these sections that it has given me in the summary. Now, what I'll do is I still had to give it, ask it to kind of give it a certain persona. Now, what I want to do is I want to show you an AI tool that we have created for lawyers, for you guys who have joined this webinar. This AI tool will be initially free of cost, and you'll be able to test and let us know, give us feedback, help us improve this tool, and help us serve you. So I want to introduce you to Leah. It's called Legal Intelligent Assistance by Rest the Case, and you'll be able to kind of use it for free initially. So what Leah does, what we have done with this tool is we have worked with real cases, real judgments. We have worked with real lawyers. We have actually worked on thousands of cases. We have asked lawyers to write professional summaries of those thousands of cases, and we have trained this tool on those cases. So when I use this tool for the same case and the summary that it will give me, you'll see the difference that it makes, and the kind of result that I get, right? So let's look at the result. I'll start a new chat, and I'll upload the same judgment that I uploaded on ChatGPT, and we'll look at the results, right? So when I upload the PDF, which is a PDF that we have directly received or downloaded from High Court of India, we start getting a summary. And with this tool, like I said, with ChatGPT, what you'll be doing, you'll be first creating a professional prompt, you'll be giving the persona, you'll have to manually check it. With Leah, the biggest thing is it cuts the time to result even more. It is a specialized tool. We've already given it a persona of a lawyer, and every response that it will give will be like a highly trained and professional lawyer. So as you can see that it has started giving me the summary. I've already generated it in advance, so we can kind of jump straight into it. So as you can see, it gives me case details, the court, the judges, the case number. So it extracts the most important details from the PDF that I've uploaded, and it shows it straight up. It gives respondents, advocates, comprehensive legal case summary. And the biggest advantage of using Leah is that it does not hallucinate. It is not referring to the media articles that are uploaded on the internet, which are always ranked high on the internet to give you a response. It is only referring to the case file. It is only referring to the PDF that you have uploaded as a lawyer, the case file that you have given as a lawyer. So further, what I can do is I can further ask question about this case. So tell me what arguments the defendant put across in this case. Now, when I ask further questions about this case, this tool is not going out there on the internet and searching random articles and searching random resources. It is only referring to the judgment file, the PDF that I have uploaded, and the PDF, the case file that has come out of the court. So it will be factually correct. So you can 100% trust the responses that Leah gives you. That's the biggest differentiator. Okay, while it gives us response, let's jump into the next slide. So like I said, I've shown you how to summarize, uh, using free AI tools, how to draft using free AI tools. You can also research using the same principles by first generating a professional prompt from the AI tool, putting that prompt into a new chat, and then uh, allowing it to kind of review that result, right? So let's move on to the next slide. So we've already covered the principles, the philosophies of using free AI tool. Now, what are the limitations of these free AI tools? Like I said, it gives you inaccurate or fabricated citations. With ChatGPT, with Gemini, what it does is it has been trained on the highest, the top ranked articles on the internet. It has been trained on a Times of India article, to the Economic Times article, and sometimes if an article is ranked high and it has mistakes in it, it will still cite those sources and make those mistakes. The internet is not mistake free, right? And these general tools are trained on all those mistakes as well. So what we at Rest the Case have done is we have made sure that the data that our tool is trained on is factually correct. We have manually reviewed that data. We have corrected the mistakes that are there in all kinds of data, and then we have trained it. So that's one risk that comes across for lawyers using AI tools, free AI tools, which can make mistakes and which can also hallucinate. Now, like I said, these AI tools are not specifically trained on Indian legal cases and Indian legal data. They are trained a lot more on media articles. The output is not admissible or legally formatted. Again, because it has a general persona, a generic chatbot persona, the output that it gives out is not legally formatted. The formatting is very simple, like someone who just understands natural language and is writing the format, and then giving persona to your AI tool. Without giving it a persona, it will not give you a good response. And we at Rest the Case have already given Leah a persona of a highly experienced lawyer, which can be your assistant, which can be your legal assistant, which can be your paralegal. Now, I've already introduced and shown you a demo of Leah. So if you want to use Leah, you can join the waitlist. I'm sure you've already joined the waitlist, but I'll still show you. Okay, so meanwhile, we've already got the arguments. So like I said, on this case, I asked what were the arguments the defendant put across in this case, and this tool has extracted all the arguments of the defendant, and it has given me a list of them. So you can see there are 5 of these. And again, these are direct from the case file, and these are not from randomly from the internet. So there's no question of it hallucinating. There's no question of it making a factual mistake. The real PDF, whatever the case file says, is what you get in the response in Leah. Now, how can you join and use this? We are still in the beta phase and we'll be launching soon. So if you want to join our waitlist, you can go to leah.restthecase.com and you can click on this button, join the exclusive beta waitlist. You'll be able to join our waitlist, and the moment we launch, you'll be the first one to receive the email, WhatsApp message, and then you'll be able to start using it absolutely for free. So for our new users, for our initial users, we are going to keep it free for some time so that we can get feedback, so that we can improve this tool and we can get your response and we can see how it is helping you in your day to day, and further improve it before we put in more features. So what are the features of Leah? So let's look at some features. It is going to help you work on your case preparation. It is going to help you draft in a professional way. It is going to help you with your legal research, and it is also going to help you in your workflow, like managing your case files, managing your calendar. You'll be able to visually track your client, and you'll be able to take meeting notes, whatever meeting you do with your clients. So all of these things, like I said, we are making this tool specifically for lawyers. Just to give you a quick kind of a brief about Rest the Case. At Rest the Case, we have a feature called Lawyer's Profile. So we have created a lawyer search where clients will be able to search you on Rest the Case, and it is absolutely free for lawyers to sign up. So you can go to restthecase.com, you can click on sign up, and when you sign up, you get a free profile, and clients will directly be able to book consultations with you without any interruption, without us being involved. They'll be able to search you. For example, if I go to find a lawyer on Rest the Case, and if I'm looking for a family lawyer, I can click on that and I'll be able to see a list of family lawyers. I'll be able to select a city, family lawyers in Pune. So if I say Pune, I'll be able to search for family lawyers in Pune, and then I'll be able to book appointment right directly, and there's no interruption, no one is involved. This is absolutely compliant because there's complete freedom to the clients to choose which lawyers they want to book appointment with, and this feature is free of cost. So go on Rest the Case and sign up as a lawyer and create your free profile and start getting more clients. So that's that. Now let's come to questions, if we have any questions. Okay. So someone is asking, is there any tool for Hindi belt lawyers? मैम सोनल जी, सिंस आपने ये क्वेश्चन पूछा है, मैं आपको हिंदी में रिस्पॉन्ड करना चाहूँगा कि जो जो प्राइमरी लैंग्वेज ऑफ प्रैक्टिस है हमारे देश में, लीगल प्रैक्टिस है, और जो कॉमन लैंग्वेज ऑफ लीगल प्रैक्टिस है, मैं वो बोलना चाहूँगा कि वो इंग्लिश है। और इंग्लिश में हमारे टूल को ट्रेन करना आसान होता है, क्योंकि ज़्यादातर जो हाई कोर्ट के जजमेंट्स हैं और ज़्यादातर जो हाई कोर्ट के फाइल्स हैं और उनके उनके डिक्टेशंस हैं, वो सब इंग्लिश में अवेलेबल होते हैं, और हमारा टूल इंग्लिश को अच्छे से समझता है। बट हमें पता है कि कितना इम्पोर्टेंट है हिंदी लैंग्वेज में भी ट्रेन करना, तो हम उस पर काम कर रहे हैं। लेकिन मैं आपको ये बताना चाहूँगा कि अगर आपके पास हिंदी में भी केस फाइल है और आप उसको ट्रांसलेशन के लिए या उसकी समराइजेशन के लिए हमारे टूल को यूज़ करना चाहते हैं, तो आप लिया को उसके लिए भी यूज़ कर सकते हैं। आपको अच्छे रिस्पॉन्सेज मिलेंगे, आपको फैक्चुअली करेक्ट रिस्पॉन्सेज मिलेंगे, और हम इस पे काम कर रहे हैं। वी आर मेकिंग श्योर कि हम रीजनल लैंग्वेजेस की केसेस को पे भी ट्रेन करें इस टूल को। सो थैंक यू सो मच फॉर आस्किंग दिस क्वेश्चन, एडवोकेट सोनल। प्लीज़ अगर आपके और भी क्वेश्चंस हैं तो मैं वेट करूंगा, और बिफोर आई स्टॉप दिस ट्रेनिंग सेशन, if you have any specific questions, if you want to ask about how you can use different free AI tools, or if you have any specific questions, please comment, and I'll be happy to kind of respond. Okay, so since ये YouTube पे stream हो रहा है, since this is streaming on YouTube, what I'll suggest is, if you watch this video later, if you watch this training session later, leave your comments, ask your questions, and we will make sure that we respond to each and every comment and answer all your questions. Thank you so much for joining today. Okay, so, Sonal is asking another question. Yeah, so Sonal, I would say just join join our wait list on leah.restthecase.com. So सोनल, आप इस यूआरएल पे जाइए, मैंने आपके कमेंट का रिस्पॉन्स किया है। आप इस यूआरएल पे जाइए और इस पे आप वेट लिस्ट के लिए रजिस्टर कर लीजिए। हम ये टूल बहुत जल्द लॉन्च करने वाले हैं, और हम जब लॉन्च करेंगे तो आपको एक ईमेल आ जाएगा, और फिर आप ये टूल यूज़ कर पाएंगे। तो मैं अभी ये सजेस्ट करूँगा कि आप हमारा वेट लिस्ट ज्वाइन कर लीजिए। ये टूल स्पेशली लॉयर्स के लिए बनाया गया है। Okay. Yes. So, Mr. Manu is asking, when our tool shows advocates, will it not considered as advertising? No, sir, it is not considered as advertising because we are not manipulating the results. What happens with Just Dial is, if you give money to Just Dial, it will promote your profile. It will show your profile on the top. Like I said, we have created a search algorithm where the results are randomized, and when someone is looking for a lawyer in Pune, or when someone is looking for a lawyer in Mumbai, when someone is looking for a family lawyer, divorce lawyer, or someone is looking for a corporate lawyer, or someone is looking for a criminal lawyer, and when they make that search, there's an organic result that comes, and that result is randomized. So we are not promoting one lawyer. We are not saying give us money and we'll do advertising for you and we'll show your profile on the top. So that is why it is not advertising. It is algorithm result. Like, it's like Google search, and the client has full freedom to book consultation with you or any other lawyer depending on their location and their requirement. And that is the reason it is not advertising. So I would highly suggest that you go and create your free profile on Rest the Case, and start getting clients based on your location and based on your expertise. So let me know if you'll have any more questions. I see a lot of questions pouring in. Okay, so I don't think there are any more questions. So right now I'll say thank you for joining in. Thank you for all your questions. Please join the Leah waitlist, leah.restthecase.com. And we are working really hard with a lot of lawyers to create a highly specialized tools for lawyers, and explore Rest the Case website, explore our different programs for lawyers, and reach out to us on our website, and we'll help you out. Thank you so much for joining in.